there's someone there. Oh my God. Looks like we might have a bit of a rainstorm here. Jesus. Now then everyone, welcome back to the Mardy camper with me, Tom. So today we've come to a different location. This time you can sort of see all the colours of all the trees just changing, and all the leaves are just everywhere, absolutely scattered all over the floor. But just behind me, I'm not sure if you can make it out, but just down here there is like a stream. It's like a sort of river that runs down here, and there is loads of water coming out at rock face and everything. So we're right near white noise, but unfortunately not too far that way there is literally a main road which I use to get here. So we are quite close to a main road. I have been in this location once before on the channel in a previous video in the same tent actually, and I actually used my stove in the tent and got a takeaway delivered pretty much to that main road. Tonight, unfortunately, we're not going to be having a takeaway. I've brought some food to cook up myself. So without further ado, we need to be getting the tent up, don't we? Now I have brought this hot tent, but I didn't bring a stove. The weather's quite mild at the minute. It's been about 15 degrees and stuff, and it's autumn, pretty much getting towards the back end of autumn. As you can tell with all the leaves on trees going. But we'll just have to see, won't we? I should be piping hot. I was too hot in my last camp with my stove. It was just, oh, it was crazy, honestly. I just couldn't deal with it. So what we'll do is we'll get tent up here now, see how we can position it, because it's not the best level of ground. So we'll just have to see how it works out. I hope I don't see too many walkers along this other path just across, because it can be a bit of dog walker central, do you know what I'm saying? It's not the best. But yeah, be needing this. So let's get tent up and we can get all cosy, can't we? I've even brought a table. Oh, it wasn't a bad walk to get here, to be honest. It was quite nice. I enjoyed it. It's a really simple walk, but simple camp, simple walk. So, as you can see, it is the Naturehike Massif Solo Tent again. Now, I've had some people ask what it's like without a stove inside, so I thought I might as well do a video showing you what it's like without the stove. I'd say when it's a little bit colder weather or it's meant to rain a lot, I'll probably bring a tarp and show you what it's like with a tarp going over it as well, and create sort of like a tunnel awning from the doorway. But we are meant to get some rain today. We've had rain for about 2 weeks straight, but we are meant to get it today. I think, let's see what time we're on now. 1:30. It did say, I remember when I checked, from 2 o'clock. So the ground is quite wet and muddy, but we'll just see what. We'll be nice and cosy inside tent, and because we won't have a stove, we'll have a lot more space to clamber about. So let's get this tent up. It took me ages to dry this bad boy, honestly, because I don't really have a spot to dry it. I sort of had to hang it outside underneath a little hangover at home. So it took a while. Right, first off, let's get these poles up and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's a nice little spot here. Because it's not in a pine forest, which is where I normally go, you can see more of the colour changes in trees here. Right, let's get all this up. So many poles in this, but it is a solid design. Can't beat it. Right, that's the main poles. So we'll just chuck them out at road. Get these up. get these out of the way, and then we'll figure out where to lay the tent. I mean, it doesn't matter too much because it is a freestanding tent, so you can just move it once hot poles are in. So all I'll do is, I'll basically just get the poles in first, and then we'll work it out after, so we can sort of jig it about. Which one is it? This one. That's the way. That's the way. I'm excited to use this tent without a stove because I don't think I've ever used it without one. I think every single time I've used it, it's been hot tent. But seeing the room inside of it will be perfect. Wait a minute here, done it wrong guys. Put it in the wrong things. See, everybody messes up. It's these here. Oh dear. First mess up at day, I believe that's right now. I wondered why it looked so thin at one end. Right, let's get it clipped up. Hey up, sun's showing itself now. Don't want you anymore, mate. We're done with you. Such a simple tent is this to set up. Now they do a bigger one, a bigger version of it. But I wanted a smaller version. I don't need out massive, it's only for me. So why get carried away? Getting warm again now though. Right, other pole. So it has like a spreader pole that goes around the back and lifts it away from you in your sleeping area. And it's as simple as that. Now I just need to get the cross piece in and we will get chair up and chill. Chair and chill. Now I know a lot of people wanted to see exactly how this went up properly, so I thought I'd do it like this. And you can see it's as simple as that really. No struggling at all. But I just need to work out now what I'm doing. Right. I don't know where I've sort of put it. It seems like a good spot. Nah, we'll whip it round. That's it, it's just finding the best spot. Right, just need to peg it out now. The sun keeps going in and out, it's crazy. So I just need to get this pegged into place and we can get chilled. And have a toot on trumpet. Like I say, it's not the most level ground in this, it's a bit awkward. But as long as I can get a night's sleep, who cares? Nice to be out. Squeaky. Right, last one here and then we're done. Oh. There we go. Loving life. Right, get these vents open. Right, let's get this bad boy cracked open. And we'll get everything set up, can't we? I wish weather would make its mind up. Don't mind a bit of rain, I hope it does rain. I had to go and get myself some new boots as well other day. My other ones I ended up leaving wet after being out camping. I left them in a bag wet so I didn't mucky all the car up, and they just smell now. I've tried baking soda, everything, you know, to get rid of the smell, and it's just not doing out. I've even washed them in the sink gently and then baking soda, so yeah, I went and got some new boots, thought why not. Right, let's see what we can get in here now. Get my bag. What have I got? Got my kneeling mat. That's a must. Chair. Wow. Red hot now with that sun. It's blinding me. Yeah, so any time now, little one's due. Any time from now until the 28th of November. So anything could happen. So I'm literally on call. So I could end up having to bail at any point on a camp. But it'll have to be full steam ahead, quick time and off skis. Right, now I did bring the wrong chair today for what I wanted. I wanted it because I've brought a table that's quite tall. I brought the wrong chair, but we'll make it work. Table. So this is a copy of This is a copy of a Helinox table. Can't even talk. So you can see the colours of it. Literally just a copy. There we go, that's better, isn't it? So I want to get this up so I can chill out. So I brought my Trangia kit again today to cook on. So I ain't got a stove. This should be sturdy enough to put it on. Although it's in a bit of a state, this table. could do with a clean. I haven't had it out for a while though. There you have it. Nice, easy, lightweight table. Right, we've got the mat and the sleeping bag. I might do that shortly. Could do with having a drink and chilling for a bit first. So what I'll do is, I'll get the bag in here so it's out of the way and it's not on damp ground. Chuck my bag in there for a minute. We'll sort some of that out shortly. Oh. Right. We'll just move this here. Get these here for now, can't I? Oh, yes. That's what it's about. Too warm again. Honestly, I'm just waiting for this cold weather so I can get nice and cool and warmed up a bit when it's cold. That's the best time, innit? So I've got my table. It's not too bad actually, it goes alright with this chair. My other chair, the idea was to bring my taller chair so this is a bit lower, but it'll do, won't it? Put my e-cigs in there. Well, my cup won't fit in there, but my bottle will go in there. Because it's got 2 drink holders. And then I can put my Trangia on it and cook. You know, everybody, that's what it's about, innit? But then obviously I'll get inside shortly and you can see how much space I have inside of here while I've got my table and chair. You'd be surprised, there's loads of room. Because the stove, obviously you don't want to get too close to it and brush past it or touch it with anything because it'll just burn it. So you're sort of giving it a bit of clearance when you're in there, you know, being wary. Whereas with no stove in here, there's loads of room. Right, I'm going to chill out for a little bit and then I'll consider getting some of my stuff sorted inside the tent. So it's literally, as you can hear, started to lash it down. It's gone really dark, overcast. So I just got myself tucked in tent. So I'm just going to move this table back just a little bit. I can get tucked right in here. Look at that, for space inside here. Got all this room. But yeah, heavens have opened up. It's only meant to rain for an hour and then stop and start again tonight and then all morning. But I do need to get my stuff sorted, so I think what I'll do is I'll start inflating my mat up. Get it all cosy in here, can't we? Look at that. All space. Crazy is that. Oh, it's lovely though. Yes. Absolutely perfect. It's even better if it rains because then you can guarantee there's no one prowling about. So I need to get my mat up and get my sleeping bag out. I am going to have my head end at this end tonight because looking at it, it's a bit of a slant that way, backwards. Normally I have my head at that end. I mean, I don't really think it matters, to be honest. All the pockets are in the same positions. It's probably actually better at this end where the zips are for the door. So, alright. Let's get it opened. Get it opened up and we'll start getting stuff sorted. Sometimes I like to leave stuff till last minute, you know, because it's not necessarily like I need it now. I'm not going to sleep now, but I do like to be prepared, you know, and get stuff sorted. And then if for any reason I want to just get in here and chill out, can do, can't I? 'Cause you can't beat a nice lay down in woods, can you, with rain, even if it is early. Have a little power nap. Right, so we'll do, let me just get my waterproof coat out that way. I'll leave bag there for now. Got hats. So this is my Atepa sleeping mat, the winter sleeping mat. Just can't argue it, I love it. Like I say, I've only tested this once, but it's going to be on all my camps just to see how it does. We'll see how long it lasts, see if it starts deflating or not. And is it warm? I can tell you now it's warm. That is a fact. But I have been using the green one, which you'll have seen in previous videos. But the green one, it's not as easy to pump up as this because the stuff sack's a lot bigger, so you get more air into it. Saves having to bring a pump when you don't need to. It's something to carry again, isn't it? That you shouldn't really need to carry. Right, let's get this pumped up. Proper gone dark out there though. Wowzer. And it's as simple as that. So that's the mat. You can see it takes up quite a bit of space in here. It's a lot bigger than other mat that I had. It's a lot wider and it pretty much fills the tent end to end. I'd say give or take 2 inch. So what I have started doing now, I'll show you, with my sleeping bag, just in case you get caught out and weather turns or you know you don't get time to put your backpack cover on or out. That's my winter sleeping bag and it's inside a dry sack. So I thought, why not? Makes sense, doesn't it? It can just be stuffed in the bottom. And this is the Atepa sleeping bag as well. And this is bigger than the sleeping mat. It's crazy. With a snag-free zippers. And it's totally up to you guys. Don't feel like I'm forcing things on you. But if you do want to purchase any of the Atepa gear, there is in the description box down below, there are all the discount codes and things. So if you go down to the Atepa bit, it'll give you the website and it'll give you a link or a code you can use at checkout and you'll get some off of it. And to be fair, the pricing for what you get with these is brilliant. Because this mat, I'd say, is an exact replica of the Tent. I can't remember what the mat's called. Is it Lie? I don't know. But they've recently done a mat and this is an exact replica. It's a different colour. Honestly, R6.6 R value. Can't beat it. And the price, I'm sure it's about 70 quid. So that's 70 Great British pounds. I'm not sure what that equates to in dollars. And then you can get some off with a discount code. So just check it out. Helps me, it helps you. That's what we're here for, innit? Help each other. let that loft up. And I'm set for night in there now. It's as simple as that, innit? So I'll put this mat bag in here so I know that that's my sleeping stuff. Got my tent, but oh, that's not there's my tent bag. Tent bag there. That can go in. Hey up. Starting up again, getting heavier. What else? That's a table. So I've got my cup. That might as well get out. Got my Klarus CL3 Lantern. Can't beat this. Nice little lantern. You can have different modes. So you've got like an orange, then you've got like a warm, then a white. And you've got like a warm that sort of goes brighter and darker. And it only, I believe that only works for about half an hour, 20 minutes. So you use it to get to sleep. You can just fall asleep to it. Just sort of, it's like a flickering fire kind of effect. You fall asleep, it'll turn itself off. Yeah, I've had this for quite a while. I even got my mate Dom who comes with me to get one. So what I'll do is I'll put this behind for now so it's not in the way, so I'm not banging my head off of it. Got my standing light, my cooking kit, they can all go there, my utility pouches, and then my hat. Put my hat up there and it's safe. But this is another reason I wanted to bring this set up, because I knew, put these up here, I knew it was going to lash it down. So rather than having to find somewhere to string tarp, because it's a bit scarce sometimes, isn't it? I've got a large awning to just chill in. Let's get that zipped up, keep creepy crawlies out. And there we go. The bed's all set. In fact, we'll get my kite in there. Right, I don't know whether to make a brew. I might just have a brew. Don't know yet. I'm just sort of in a chill out mood. You know, you just want to just chill and not do much. And just listen to that rain. But yeah, I got this tent with my own money about, how long ago was it? About a year ago. I've used it quite a few times, even off camera, and it is a really good tent. I have noticed a lot of tent companies doing that 70D polyester. It's alright if you want something really rugged, but I prefer the 15D or the 20D at a push, but 15's a lot better for me. It's lighter weight, nylon. Yeah, okay, it does absorb the water a bit more and you have to tension it sometimes, but I do prefer it because it's lighter weight, smaller pack size. It's just nice. I believe the bigger version of this is thicker. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's a 70D or 20D, but it is a bit heavier than this. And obviously it's a two-person with more doors. So this bit here at the side of me would be a door that you can open up as an awning. Now I'm intrigued to try it. I would like to try that out. But I don't know, it's just big, innit? Do I want to be carrying and messing about with a large tent when I've got this, with all this space? Like, I can use this into winter really, because okay, it's not a winter inner that's solid, but I can either use it with a stove to stay warm, and I know that my sleeping gear is adequate, and that's what you need to think about really when you're winter camping. Don't rely on your stove. Always make sure that your sleeping gear is adequate enough, because you can't be guaranteed you're going to be able to burn that wood all night unless you're going to stay up all night. And if for any reason you run out of wood or there's not enough, you get to your spot and you find out, look, what am I going to do? There's no wood here. So yeah, you sort of just need to make sure your sleeping gear is perfect and adequate. So I know mine's fine. Well, so far, it's got a bit more of a test to go, haven't we? We've got to get into them freezing temperatures with it. But I have faith in it, I'll be honest with you. And normally when it gets really cold, I bring a hot water bottle as well, a little mini hot water bottle, which you'll see in future videos as it gets colder. I'll have a little mini hot water bottle with me, so I just throw that in there 20 minutes before I go to bed. Throw it in my sleeping bag, and then when I get in, I've got something to, and I can just top it up before I go to sleep. Anyway, I'm going to chill out for a little bit, and then I might make a brew or something, because it is getting dark. I mean, it's getting dark because of the weather, but it's not meant to get dark till about an hour. Might start getting properly dark. So we will get food on as well. So I might make a brew and some food, and I'll bring you back. Right, well, it's coming down now, this rain. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll start cooking. I'm a bit peckish, so why not? So I've brought the trusty Trangia kit, as per usual. A plate, oil, oh, it's cosy in here though, I'll tell you that. In fact, got it so on and off as this weather. Keep that out. What else do I need? I need that. That can go in there. Gas, stove. Don't need tea bags. I'll put them in there for now. Wowza. Loving life. Put that inside there. Right. And considering it's raining, it's not even cold at all. Not a little bit. Topped my gas up as well before I came this time, because I always end up forgetting, and then I'm like, oh, am I going to have enough for a brew? Right, I don't want it too close to the side, so let's just make sure it's not. Don't want to be setting place on fire, do we? Setting crib on fire. Although that's going to be spittage all over me, innit? Because I'm frying. Right, I'll just leave it there. And we'll see how it reacts. If it needs moving, it can be moved. I think that should be fine. Right. Put that over there. E-cig in pocket. Put my cup out of the way as well. Don't want any oil in my cup. On my bottle. Plate. Spatula. Pot grabber. Get my spork out. Then other one can go away, my spoon. Oh, this is what it's about, is this, guys? Innit? Food. So the food for today, I've got a pack of potato slices. Could you see a grouse behind camera? Yeah, pack of potato slices. And I right fancied some belly pork slices. So I've got some belly pork, and I have got some Cajun seasoning. So we'll season it, and we'll season the potato slices in that as well. thought I'm just keeping it simple but nice. Can't argue with it. So, like I say, this is a problem now because I'm so low down on this chair. I wanted to be higher up. Should have brought my other one. But I always leave something. Making sure I'm not going to burn out. That's the last thing I need, innit? Burning tent. Turn that right down. Good thing about this is you can simmer away. You're not restricted. You know, like with the methylated spirits, you're sort of restricted. Even when you put simmering on, it's either not enough, you take it off, it's too much. Right. I think we should be alright there. Just need to be able to see what's going on, don't I? Tell you what I have got though, I need my knife out, don't I? I'll put it here at the side of my bag. I'll even get my gloves, and then I've got them. Gloves, knife. Jesus, it's coming down, is that? Wow. I don't want this on too much. So yeah, I've got my BPS knives, the thin light, so I thought I'd bring that out. Let's cut into this. In fact, what I'll do is I'll turn that off for now because it's getting a bit too warm. Just going to season it with some Cajun. It's going to be beautiful, is this? Yeah, I don't want to be wasting gas, do we, while I'm messing about seasoning stuff. That's it. Just had to open it a little bit because it were only on sprinkle. Want a bit more than just a sprinkle, don't we? Want it caked in it. Oh, guys, honestly, my mouth's salivating just doing this. Getting dark now out there. Right. Yeah. Right, let's get this off and get it relit. Relight my fire. And we'll get the big boys though. I don't know how these are going to be in here. They're going to be massive. Might have to just do two at a time. Well, that's cooking away. We'll bang a bit of seasoning on these. Oh, they smell amazing. But they'll be better once they're Cajuned up. Now I'm just going to bang a load of Cajun seasoning on and then try and hold that closed and give it a bit of a shake. I like Cajun chips. I don't know if anyone's ever had Cajun chips before, but you get them from a takeaway near me and they're beautiful. And I might sprinkle a bit on when it's cooked. I'm looking forward to tonight, you know. Getting a bit giddy about it now because it started raining. I've got films to watch. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. There we go, I've just turned them around a bit so they're sat flat. Oh, there. Double thumbs up is this, guys, innit? Can't beat this. That's what it's about. Let me just crank that just a touch. Don't want to nuke them and they just not be cooked in the middle properly. As perfect as that. I don't want it spitting everywhere, do I? So can't beat it. Right, let's have a swig and a vape. Might even get a light on in here. It's getting a bit dark. Don't know where's best to put it though. Yeah, it's lovely as that. You can see everything now. This is what it's about, innit? Just getting out. No matter what the weather, just go for it. It's going to end up a right bog fest around here though, innit? Luckily we're quite high up front water, so I camped at a spot before where I was quite lowered, a lot lower down towards water, and it started seeping through. As water were filling up, it was coming up through the ground and just bogging it out. But looks like we might have a bit of a rainstorm here. Jesus. Wowzers. It's proper going off. Right, let me give these a flick. We can crisp them up after. Just turn the temperature up a bit. Cooking nicely are them though. I am going to bang a bit more Cajun on it though. It's not enough. Don't even want to taste the pork at this point, I just want Cajun everywhere. Rain's still coming down out there. And these aren't too far off being done. Just getting it turned over. Without it splashing. Need some tongs, don't I? There we are. Just give it a little blast with a bit more heat. These can go on plate, and then I'm just going to throw tatties straight into pan, and all flavouring and oil will stick to them. It'd be nice. But whoa, it's dropped a little bit now, that temperature. I've been looking at one of them little portable like heaters. They're only small, it's not massive, but I don't know if it's worth it. You know, just for when you don't want to bring a stove, and you just put a bit of butane gas on side, click it in. I think it's called Klarus Cupid heater. Don't know. Need to keep researching and just see. But I'm really looking forward to this meal. I'm gonna make this meal and have a brew. Definitely have a brew. This is what it's about, guys. This is what it's about. Right, I'd say we can dish these up. If you can see that, look at them. Oh. So I'll dish these up and we'll get spuds in. Yes. Yeah, I think 2 will be alright for now. If I fancy it later, I can add some more carter. Get that back on there. Play it out that way for now. We'll get some spuds in. What I don't use now, I'll just take home. Excuse me. And I'll just have tomorrow. Let's just get his hands in. Oh. It's going to be lovely. So I've got 2, I've pretty much got the same again left. So I can always have a bit more later or take it home and have it at home. Yes, boss. Right, let's just check what these are cooked like. Just want to have a little geezer. To perfection, sir, to perfection. That's how they're cooked, to perfection. Right, I think we're about done. So let's get this dished up. And then after, I'll have to clean this pan. All it takes is a bit of hot water. Get a bit of this crispy skin in. Right. So there you have it. Got my belly pork. So this is Cajun belly pork with Cajun potato slices. Should be nice, should this. Let's have a look. Let's give it a try, yeah. Right, I'll tell you what I might do. I might, if I can get this down safely, get this out of my way. Then I can eat at the table, can't I? Oh, yes. Oh, perfect. That is lovely. Look at that. Bon appetit. Oh, let's see. Just because it's always awkward because it's such a small plate, you know, to eat it on your knee. There we go. Got a bit of belly pork and a tatty. Oh my God. Perfect is that. Wow, it's spicy. Wow. So good though. But it's spicy. Wowza. I was going to put more Cajun on after, wasn't I? But nah. I'll probably die. You know what? I know that things don't always go to plan. And I said I forgot my table before. I can take spicy food, but wow, it made that spicy. Yeah, I know I'd forgot my chair, but this has worked out perfect because look at the height it's at. I'm just straight over rather than arched right over because I'd be too high up for the table. So maybe I stick with this scenario. I could have always cooked on the floor with my Trangia, so it wasn't over me, or I went under it. But eating, it's worked out perfect. Oh, I tell you what, guys, that food were absolutely amazing. It was beautiful with that. It was just right amount as well. And considering snacks that I've got tonight, should be alright. So I might just take the rest of it back with me tomorrow. It's a nice little setup though. Love it. I love this for a setup. It's perfect. Just chilling out. It's so peaceful here as well. I've seen odd person go past, you know, like one or two people go past, but no one's bothered me. No one's shouted out. It's been nice and quiet. Yeah, that's what it's about. Like I say, my other spots that I normally go to, they can be quite secluded, so you don't see anyone. But this one's not too far from my house. I don't know, about 10 minutes away. 15 minutes if it's bad traffic, so yeah, get parked up straight here and chill. But it started getting dark quick, like I said it would. What time are we on now? 4:30. So I did say between 4:30 and 5 it'll start getting really dark. But it's nice this tent, innit? What do you think? You know, without the stove inside. Obviously it's nice to have the stove, isn't it? And aesthetically pleasing, but it just shows you can use it without the stove. Like I say, next time all I need to do is I need to sort of try it with a tarp coming over the front, so you've got like a bit of a tunnel. I think that'd be a cool one. We'll just have to see, won't we? Oh, do you know what? Some of the stuff that I see come up on the internet, you know, about the way the world is at the minute. So annoying. So annoying. Like, you can't help but laugh, can you, at some of it? It's ridiculous. But what have I watched recently? Have I watched some... I tell you what, I have been watching Dexter. And I'm on last season, season 8. Brilliant is that. It's a really good show. If you haven't seen it before, watch it. First season, it's a bit wishy-washy. The way they film it is strange, so it sort of puts you off of it a little bit. But if you stick with it and be persistent past the first season, you're laughing because it is such a good show. Such a good show. And I have been catching up on Stranger Things again. I've rewatched it from the beginning. So I'm just on last season of that, getting ready for when new season comes so that it's fresh in my head, so I remember what happens. Yeah. We watched what else? I think, did we watch a film that were terrible? It were a new film. Oh, I can't remember for the life in me now what it was called. It wasn't all that though. Me and Mrs were like, well, it was her idea to watch it. And I just thought, all right, yeah, we'll watch a film. But after we were both just disappointed. I think it's near on impossible these days to find a good film. What were the movie now? I can't remember. Brain fart. Either way, it wasn't right cracking, it renewing. But there hasn't been a right lot new in cinema, has there, recently? By the looks of it, next year and year after is going to be the years for films and movies. Like, I'm looking forward to new Scream. That looks like it could be really good. I didn't like the last one. Wasn't all that, it was a bit silly. You know, in New York, didn't rate it at all. But yeah, nice little tent is this. It is. And I'm looking forward to getting snuggled up tonight, getting all cosy inside that bed and watching a film with my snacks. Hopefully it should be all right here. Plus, when weather's like this, it's very rare you see anybody else out. It's like they're not interested, you know, going walking and stuff. Better for me, innit? Right, I think it's time for a brew. I'm gonna get a brew on. Right, so I have just put this pot on now. I've tidied up, I've cleaned everything, and I've just put a pot on ready for a brew. Because I'm absolutely dying of thirst. So I will be having a brew. Could do with sorting this out because I ain't got a right lot of table space the way this is. That can go behind it. Yeah, I'll get the gas behind it. It doesn't matter, I can just mess with it from there. Oh, this is the life, guys, honestly. It's lovely jubbly is this. So we've got us green tea going in. My folding spork. And we're ready to rock and roll now. Lovely. I love it when it's nice and organised, you can't beat it. Lovely setup. I ended up putting my hat on because it was getting a bit chilly. You know, just on edge, when you sat still for a while, you feel a bit of a breeze, so. And I remembered the film I was trying to tell you about. It was Black Phone 2. What a load of tosh that film is. Horrible. I watched the first one and I didn't mind that one, but I didn't like the second one. I thought it was ridiculous. Not good at all. No. It's not for me. Definitely not. Seen someone else walk past Late Night Walker with a dog, so they've just gone off. But yeah, I'm just enjoying this peace and quiet. It just stopped raining out of nowhere now, so it's saying, is it saying it's meant to rain? Let me have a look. It's meant to rain from 6 tonight. Yeah, so from 6 tonight it's meant to rain. By the looks of it anyway. So from 6, I don't know if it makes sense. Let me have a look on here. So it's meant to rain at 6, 35% chance. and then start up again at 12, all the way through till 4 p.m. tomorrow. So all day tomorrow it's meant to rain. Crazy. So it's going to be a wet pack up again, innit? Like, it ain't difficult enough that it's just a pack up process. It's even worse when it's wet. There we go, let's get this brew on go. Get us warmed up a bit. I have had the One Tigris table before. Is it called the Dipper table or something like that? I can't remember. But it's a little bit more solid than this. So I don't know whether to invest in it again, I don't know. Like I say, I don't use this often. I've used it a while in the past, but it's not like it's a table that I always go grab. But you never know, I might start using it more often. It's the thing with kit, isn't it? You're always messing about with it, putting it in your bag, taking it out of your bag. Do I want it, don't I? It just starts to get annoying, doesn't it? You just want the perfect setup, don't you? But I don't think there's such thing. I think there's a perfect setup for a scenario or a certain weather, but you're always going to mess about with it, and I think that's what we need to get grasp of, innit? That we're not always going to stick with one setup all the time. Oh, I'm dying for this brew. Dying for it. Lovely jubbly. Skull, guys, skull. Oh, that's what we needed. I'll put it back there. These drink holders, although this doesn't sit in the drink holder, this cup, it perches into it a little bit because it sort of contours down, does the cup. So it just perches into the hole to stop it going anywhere. Love it when a plan comes together. Although not everything's gone to plan today. Stood my camera up on tripod earlier, turned me back for 1 minute, bosh, straight to the floor. I was just like, just couldn't write it, could you? Just couldn't write it. Then I was just annoyed then. I nearly just packed up and went home. I was like, what's the point? Camera's probably broke. Honestly, takes one little thing and I'm just like, snap, gone, done. Can't be bothered. Oh, I'm a bit warmer now. So yeah, I've got some movies saved. I can't remember what it is that I've got saved though. Let's have a look. Let's see what I've got saved on Netflix. Because then we can chill out in a bit and watch a movie and get some snacks. I've got Stranger Things that I can still watch, you know, because I've got a few. I've just started season 4, episode 1, so I can catch up on that if I wanted. If I wanted an easy watch. What else were there? Dirty Grandpa with Zac Efron and Robert De Niro. That's a good watch. Absolutely brilliant comedy. I love it. So I've got that. Bad Teacher with Cameron Diaz and what's his name now? I can't remember. Jack Reacher, the first movie with Tom Cruise. I like that movie. I know a lot of people say that they prefer Alan Richardson because it's more accurate to the books or story, but I kind of like it because it just shows that the small guy, just people are underestimating him. It's sort of like the Roadhouse, so people underestimate him and he's not what they think. So I like that version of it. I don't think there's... Did I save all else? No, I didn't save out else, I don't think. Oh, anger management. Adam Sandler, Jack Nicholson. Yeah, we've got some bangers to watch tonight, haven't we? Absolute bangers. I don't know what to put on though. I'll be honest, I have watched Dirty Grandpa recent, so it might not be worth putting that one on. Yeah, it might not be worth it. I might watch Jack Reacher. I think I'm going to watch that. In fact, is Shooter still on Netflix? Do you know the TV show? So... No, it's not. That's daft, innit? So they did the movie Shooter with Mark Wahlberg. And then Mark Wahlberg were an executive producer in the TV show Shooter. It is a really good TV show. I've watched it about 3 or 4 times now. But it's one of them where I can just keep watching it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Tell you what, I'm going to move my chair a bit further to the door. See if I can see what's going on out there. Yeah, so Shooter. Oh, it's a shame I can't find it to watch. It's saying Prime, but you've got to pay. I ain't paying for it. I might just have to see if there's a way to watch it, you know, online. Watch online. Yeah, I'm not going to pay for it. We're on Prime, on Netflix, so I used to just binge it on there all the time. Saying Channel 5. Only problem with that then is you're going to have adverts, aren't you? Let's see. See if I can sign in to watch it on Channel 5. Don't know if I've got an account. Thought I did, but yeah. Is it going to play?
The recliner featuring a very comfortable.
So there you go. That's what I'm watching tonight, guys. I'm watching Shooter. Definitely. Definitely. That's what I'm watching. Oh, I tell you what, it's dropped now. We should have brought me a water bottle with me. Crazy. It's saying on my phone, feels like 6 degrees. And I'm just about to make another brew, just before I get chilled for night. But yeah, definitely chilly. Very chilly today. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I have only got, though, my hoodie, t-shirt and my jeans on, so it's not exactly like winter tackle, is it? I didn't bring an insulated jacket or out like that. So it is what it is, isn't it? Not what I can do about it now. But it is, my hands are freezing. I think it's I've just been sat here. This Trangia's a bit warmer, so keep my hands on it as long as I can. It's funny, because the thing with me is, if my hands are cold, I feel cold. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. My hands are warm, I'm warm. Hands and head, and I'm fine. But yeah, I should have brought my hot water bottle. Definitely should have brought my hot water bottle. So I'll be remembering to put that in my backpack next time. Definitely. Oh, moth. Get out. Go on. Go away. Don't want no moths in here, do we? I'm not surprised I'm lit up like Christmas tree in here. Like Blackpool illuminations. I've just been watching see, it's here now. I've just been watching Shooter. Watched an episode. I think it's an episode. We're on 9:15. 9:15? What am I on about? 7:15. 9:15, I nearly shocked myself. Yeah, 7:15 at night. So I thought I'll get a brew. Oh, come on. Don't be coming in here now. Honestly. Yeah, I'll make a brew. And I might even zip door up and just get cosy in here. Because sleeping bag opens fully. So right down at the bottom. I can always just wrap myself in it. Has that just come back in? Yeah. Get out. Come on. Oh, God. Proper drawing them all to me now, alt moths. Oh, God. One here, look. Straight on my sleeve. Gone. Yeah. I can get all cosy in there and watch Shooter. God, they won't stop coming in here. I'm getting attacked by the killer moths. Oh, yeah. What is it with moths? They're just drawn to light all the time, aren't they? I'm getting attacked by them. It's back again. There's always something, isn't there? Oh, I give up with them. They just keep coming in now. Yeah, so yeah, it's about that time to start getting cosy. I've got as well with me. I've had my crisps that I brought. Honestly, I've just been sat here watching Shooter, just like, you know, like I'm in movies. So I had some of my sweets that I brought and my crisps, barbecue crisps, but I've brought some more of these again. If you can make it out. Lindor salted caramel. Lindent. I don't know how you say it. Lindor salted caramel. They're lovely, these. They're so good. Like, you literally just, it's like I think I've mentioned it before, it's like a fudge inner, but as soon as you break into that inner, it just melts into like a salted caramel paste. It's so nice. Nose is a bit squeaky tonight as well. Don't know if you guys can hear it. So annoying. But yeah, these are absolutely amazing. So good. Full box of them. They're quite expensive normally. I think they're about £7 just for that little box. It's tiny, look at it. And I got them on offer for £5. So, but the problem with these is you can just wolf them down. But then it does hit you because they're quite filling. But that's what they're like. Little wrapped sweet. Oh God, amazing. Smells shamazing. So we'll give them a bash, a birthday bash. Water's boiling. That's perfect timing. Is this too hot now to touch? Yeah. But hopefully a hot brew will warm me up, won't it? And that's what we need. Even water, it's lovely and warm. Only problem is, it's vapour in it. That touches your hands. You just get cold even more then. Right. to get this mixed. I've put quite a bit of water in there, so I'm struggling to mix it. I have got my coffee for the morning, so roll on the coffee. And roll on bedtime. Honestly, I don't normally get that excited about going to bed. Obviously, it's nice going to bed, isn't it? It's nice getting cosy, but I'm one of these where I can lay in bed wide awake for ages, just watching telly. So it's not like necessarily going to bed to go to sleep. I know it's bad for you, I know. But I'm just excited to get in here and get cosy. Something different about camping and being in a bed. Like, I talk to some people, you know, about camping. They're like, oh, what is it that you do? Oh, I go camping, right? And they always look at me weird and like, oh, I couldn't do that. Oh, roughing it. Oh, it's not roughing it though. That's the difference. It's not roughing it. If I were roughing it, I'd just be building a shelter, wouldn't I? I wouldn't be bringing anything. I'd just bring a bottle, a knife, survival. That's what I'd class as roughing it. For me, this is luxury. This is a palace in woods. Yeah, I'm not sat in pyjamas or in my boxers or all like that. So it's not exactly the same as being at home. But if I bring my stove, then I can be sat in here with door closed, in my boxers, chilling out, watching a film. Only difference is you're not on a sofa or propped up in bed properly. It's still luxury to me, is this. But skål, guys. As per usual, skål. Lovely is that. And I'll be honest with you, these new boots that I got, they're good. I like them, they're comfy. So far so good. If you can see them that well there. Yeah. Got them from a local shop near me called Trespass. Apparently they're new, even though Trespass has been closing down for years. But what do they say? Going out of business is good for business. But yeah, waterproof boots. Traction all over. Traction for days. We'll see what they're like. I've basically got them put me on for a little bit because they're only cheap. Until I get to go. We go to like an outlet, me and Mrs, like once or twice a year. And we get certain like big brands in the outlet cheaper. So once we get to go there, I think we're on about going in January. Then I can have a little look at it and see what there is. Might be some better stuff there. Oh, where's my e-cig? Yeah. So yeah, just been chilling out. I'll be getting ready for bed shortly. Oh, I tell you what, let's try one of these. I always find if you have one, put it in your mouth and have a swig of a hot brew, just melts it all in your mouth, it's lovely. So it literally just looks like that. It's just like a chocolate ball. Because it's right hard now because it's cold. But you can't really see it filling in it now because I've just took a big chunk of it away. But, oh my God. And it just melts. And for me, it's a true salted caramel. You get all these companies saying salted caramel this, salted caramel that. You can't even tell there's any salt in it, it's just caramel. Proper false economy. But these are so good. Getting another. That's it now. We've opened floodgates. Oh. a little bit of brew. Wow. Amazing. Right, I'm gonna have my brew. I'll bring you guys back when I'm about to get into bed. I thought I'd bring you guys back. I just went outside for an hit and miss, and I've just suddenly felt the cold. I put on my waterproof coat, you know, just to go out, and I just decided to keep it on. I ended up digging out my fingerless gloves as well because it was so cold. Oh, I tell you honestly, I can see my breath. So it's dropped, and I checked on my phone and it's 6 degrees, and considering it were about 14 when I got here, that's crazy, is that? Crazy. It is. But I just got distracted. I was meant to get into bed. When we last spoke, I said I'm going to get into bed and bring you back, but I just ended up sitting here just like this. Oh, just chilling out, watching Shooter, and I watched about 2 more episodes. It might have been 2 or 3, I don't know. Two or 3 more episodes. And I've had 2 brews and just chilled. So, yeah, I think it is definitely about that time now to get another brew and get into bed. So I'll bring you guys back when we're in bed. It's very chilly now, so I'm about to get inside here and try to warm up. It's been calling my name out, saying, Tom, come on, get in, you know you wanna. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. You don't have to ask me twice. Oh, I wanna get in and warm up, definitely. Oh. Move my mat over because it's so big, this mat. Oh, yes. Perfect is this. Just what I needed. A bit of warmth. Oh, proper dropped as that. Crazy weather. And this is what I was saying before, why you need to be prepared. Because if this had been a scenario where, I don't know, say the stove died out and it was freezing temperatures, you've just got to be prepared and make sure you've got the right gear. Luckily, at the bottom of my bag, I always keep my snood and my gloves. And I always bring my coat in case it rains with my hat, so yeah. But it would have been a lot nicer if I had my water bottle so I could just put it in my kangaroo pocket and just be cosy and warm in here. But like my feet now, wow, they're warming up quick. And it was them that were cold, my feet and hands. The tent is condensating quite a bit because it must be because I'm in sort of like a valley, so all airs sank down just like into the valley. It's quite misty outside, so I think it's a mixture of humid, cold air sinking. The whole tent is soaked inside. You can just see it. I'm just hoping that this inner protects me from it, because I don't want to get this sleeping bag soaked. We'll just have to see in the morning how that plays out. I have got my little like microfiber tea towel down there, so I've used that to just give it all a wipe on inside. But sometimes wiping it, you're just disturbing it. But yeah, we'll just have to see it morning, won't we? Hopefully I'm not soaked. Normally I use this as a hot tent, so it wouldn't be like this in here. It'd be just like a foot all the way around the bottom where it'd be wet. Anyway, I've got my brew, I'm in my bed, I'm warming up, I'm going to put my phone on and just peacefully fall asleep. So I'll bring you guys back in the morning, unless something happens during night. Who knows? I could end up soaking wet through in a bath, but I'll bring you guys back anyway. Welcome back to the condensation station. Woke up this morning and it's really, really bad, it's condensation. Yeah, it's terrible. Thing is, I'm not used to being in this tent without a stove, and I did go out about 10 minutes ago for an hit and miss, and it's so like muggy out there and like moisture in air. You can just see it just sort of floating around, and I don't know if you can hear, but it's still lashing it down. And it does sort of look misty. So I think the humidity last night was quite bad. But I've just got my coffee. Pre-ground at home. Oh, been looking forward to it. It is still dark, even though it's currently 7 o'clock, bang on, in the morning. So it's 7 AM, but it's dark. So yeah, I've been awake for quite a while. It was so strange last night. So I woke up at about 4 AM because it sounded like someone walked around the tent. Like, bearing in mind it's a dead end here where I am now. So you just come from there down to here, dead end. And it sounded like someone walked round where I were asleep and came to this dead end and stopped. And I thought, not a person. And then all of a sudden, it felt like someone tapped right where my head were on the tent. Like someone tapped a load of times. And I shouted, hello? No reply. Some weird noises here. So I slowly got my torch, got all my stuff together, and then eventually went out and checked. Not a sign of a person at all. But you've got to bear in mind as well, for them to even get here, should have seen a torch. Strange. Strange goings on in woods. But I've had a similar kind of thing when I've been here before. I were in my hammock. I didn't film this one, but I were in my hammock. And I could have swore someone come over and shook the hammock. It was weird. Really weird. And it wasn't just a tree with wind. It just felt like someone shook the hammock. And I woke up. And it like I saw it happen. Really weird. It was like a... I think there's someone there. That was weird. It proper sounded like, again, a weird noise. It sounded like someone just brushed on the tent. It could have been a leaf falling, but that sounded like a person. So weird at this spot. I don't know what it is. So yeah, condensation station. But without further ado, let's get this coffee on go. Because I'm gasping. Where's me? There we go. And hopefully This warms it up in here because it's freezing. And I've been thinking, like, since I woke up and got up and sat here, I wish I'd brought my water bottle. I really do. But while I was in my sleeping bag and sleep on that sleeping mat, it was absolutely boiling. But then obviously I woke up because it sounded like someone were walking around the tent, so I got up then. But the sleeping bag's brilliant. I'm loving it so far. I got in it last night and within about 10 minutes of being in it, red hot. And I was cold. It wasn't like I got in the sleeping bag warm. But hopefully this now will kick out a bit of heat in here. Let me just vent this window. I don't want to be getting gassed out. So yeah, it's been an interesting, eventful night for me. Considering I've been awake for ages now. Just been watching shooter. It is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. So yeah, it's condensated quite a bit. It was dripping onto the inner, on the side of it. So the top of it is solid, it's not mesh. And the couple of bits on the backs, on the ends, is solid. But there's quite a bit of mesh, so yeah. I think if it's going to be this kind of weather, like misty, humid, I think this just needs to stay as a hot tent. If it's not, you know, so humid and just crap weather, you're alright. But I am in a valley, so the air sinks, doesn't it? I love it though, yeah. I do like it. All right, let's get this show on the road with this coffee. Right, got my cup ready with my drip, the Primula Brew Buddy. So we've got that. I just need to put my coffee into it now. There we go. And that's it, coffee inside. My phone in my pocket. Oh God, my phone was freezing then. Try to warm my hands up a bit. Because also, the gas has frozen up a few times. It did drop to 5 degrees, that's what it was saying. And next week it's saying that it's gonna snow. So I don't know, we'll see. So gas has frozen up and there's barely any left of it. I've proper blitzed through it. Right, yeah. You can tell it's getting cold when gas starts freezing, can't you? Oh, I'm liking the boots so far as well. We'll just have to see though, won't we? Time will tell. Because where you bend your toes, they always end up wearing, don't they? Oh, come on. Where's my e-cig? Yeah, and don't get me wrong, it's nice as the sound of the rain. It's just this condensation scenario we've got going on. It's just annoying. I gave it a quick wipe last night before I got into bed. Luckily, none has got through on this mesh. There's not, I mean, there's a few streaks where it's just run down, but yeah, it's fine. sleeping bag were dry. I packed sleeping bag and sleeping mat away as soon as I got up. I thought I might as well do. Been up for a while. So I thought, why not? One less job in it. I've also had my breakfast bar, my cereal bar just before I brought you guys back. But once I've had this coffee, I'll be getting sorted and getting off home because I just want to go get cosy now. Just want to go get a nice shower and get cosy. Plus I'll be picking flids up later. So I've got them till Saturday. Hey up, that wind's just picked up, what the hell? Why is there suddenly wind? Going off on one. I didn't guy it out neither. I didn't think I'd need to. Because all of a sudden there's wind just pushing tent. Oh, I've been enjoying watching that shooter again. I love that show. So good. I think we're pretty much at a boil here. I know you can get like, I know someone's going to pipe up and say it. You can get a little like insulation pouch for your gas, or you can put it somewhere warm till you use it. But it has been somewhere warm and I've literally turned it on and it's just, everything's frozen to it. It's mad. I think we're pretty much ready now. Do it this way. Look at that. All it is when you make coffee, it's amazing. It smells amazing. It looks, it almost looks like chocolate, like hot chocolate or something. When you pour in it. Probably done just the right amount of water here. Just add a little bit more through it. Skull. It's getting brighter outside now, you can see it through the tent slowly. Yes. Oh, I need to move this out of the way. In fact, look at this, I'll show you gas now. Let me unscrew it off. See if you can see it. Everything's stuck to it. There we go. Nah, don't think you can see much, but I mean, it's covered in moisture, but it was totally frozen over. All the leaves were stuck to it on the bottom. Oh well. Time to warm hands up a little bit with my coffee. Yeah, other than the little random wake up this morning at ridiculous o'clock,
It was quite a peaceful night. I did struggle to get comfy though at one point. I think I made my arm go numb from laying on it. I have decided though, I don't know whether I'm going to use this for a little bit, because every time I made a brew last night, I hammered through them because they were just cooling down too quick. Far too quick. So I might have to dish out my Soto thermostat cup, the insulated cup, just so it keeps them there hotter for longer. I'm not just blasting fruit tea bags. Must have had about 4 brews last night, and it was purely because they're cooling down too quick. But I did not expect the weather to drop as cold as it did last night. Just didn't expect it. So if we're getting to that point now where it's going to snow next week and weather's going to drop, then I'm just going to make sure that I'm bringing enough stuff that I need, like hot water bottle. That'd have been a perfect addition last night. Oh, I'm just going to enjoy this coffee for a little bit. I'll bring you guys back when it's time to pack up. Skål. Right, so I've packed away my sleeping bag, sleeping mat and chair. I need to pack away all my cutlery, cook set and table, and then should be laughing then. It's freezing. It is really cold now, and I think if it's going to be this cold when I next camp, I'm going to have to make sure I bring my stove, because it's saying -1 and possibility of snow, so yeah. But I can't wait now to get home, get cosy, have a shower and that, because that's what it's about as well, innit? Appreciating the little things. That's what this is doing. Makes you appreciate stuff. Just get rid of this coffee. It's like a big turd. Clean filter off a little bit, because I won't be taking this water back with me. But yeah, definitely remembering hot water bottle. Even with a stove, it's just good to have. It packs to note. I'll show you in next video the size of it and how thin it is. It don't weigh anything. It's like, why wouldn't you bring it? Well, for me, it would be in a plonker and forgetting it. That's the only reason I didn't bring it. But you might as well, like I say, it's not survival. It's not like, oh, look what I can do with as little gear. So it doesn't matter to me bringing it. It's about being comfortable. That's the whole point of it. Right, let's get all this packed up. So that's it guys for another video this week. Unfortunately, it's still peeing it down. I've got everything away apart from the tent. So I just need to take the tent down and get it on outside at bag and get out of here. It has been a bit of a chilly one, so next time I won't be forgetting anything. I'm going to be on the ball. And as always, don't forget, check the description box down below for any gear, any discount codes, anything like that. Buy me a coffee, that's on there. You don't have to, don't feel obliged, but it does help the channel. Don't forget, give the video a big thumbs up, maybe leave me a comment, and why not consider hitting the subscribe button? It's totally free. And don't forget also the members, what I've mentioned about, and I think it's the supers. If you want to do it, it's free, don't feel obliged, but it does help the channel. So, as always guys, there's no I in team, but there are 5 eyes in individual brilliance. I'm out. Peace.